Everyone ready? Got a Trump guy here. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Pretty good. You got some quite large signs out here.
They're bigger. I make them bigger. How are you doing? Everything cool?
Yeah. I'm a little confused by them,
What's that?
to be honest.
What's the
You've got a vote Trump sign, and then you've got a clean up Washington sign.
What's the confusion there?
How do you see voting Trump cleaning up Washington?
You don't see the corruption there?
I see a lot of corruption with Trump.
Name one thing.
All the businesses that have gone bankrupt.
And how many businesses?
I don't have an exact number,
Four.
but for
3 of them were casinos. And
and
they were all in Atlantic City.
wasn't one of those
No,
as 3 separate businesses that
No,
he tried to
they're-
classify under one?
No, they were all casinos in Atlantic City, and 75% of the casinos in Atlantic City have gone out of business. In fact, another one just did the other day.
Well, that shows
So-
how good of a businessman he is,
what
doing
happened
putting casinos where
what
casinos don't
happened
really
was-
work out.
all the casinos were in Vegas, so there were no other casinos except in Las Vegas. So then they voted in gambling in Atlantic City. So then they expanded Atlantic City. After that, they expanded to some other areas on the East Coast that were more accessible to New York City. And when they did that, Atlantic City isn't a really accessible place compared to these other venues.
Okay.
So it sucked away all the business from Atlantic City, and then they collapsed. And that's what happened.
Well,
And the other one was a hotel, and it was just.
does that show him being a good businessman
There are a
though?
lot of guys that went out of business that are exceptional business guys.
What about Trump University?
I don't know anything about that.
You don't? You know that he's got a trial date set for after the election regarding
Probably.
Trump University?
Probably, I heard something.
He's also got one set for raping a 13-year-old girl.
I'm sure that's bullshit.
Well, the judge thought there was enough evidence to send it to trial.
Of course.
I mean, if he thought it was bullshit, he could have thrown it out.
Well, the court will figure that out.
Well, the
So where are
judge
you gonna
thinks
post
they're
this?
evidence. I usually post them on Facebook, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes YouTube,
All right.
yeah. So, but it's public, so it's cool. It all
So
works
anyway,
out.
that's what happened with his businesses.
Well, from what I understand, he doesn't
And
seem.
you're not guilty until he's just accused. I've
Right.
never even heard of this.
Well,
what you're talking about.
He's been accused of criminal acts, around 300 something times.
Hillary's lied to the FBI. She's lied to the Congress. She's lied to the American people.
Right.
She killed those people in Benghazi.
Well, she's been.
Give me a break, dude.
When
she's a fucking crook.
when that happened in Benghazi, the Republican Party had cut funds to the.
They're ramped up. They're ready to
Oh,
go
so
over there.
give me a break. Is that the defense? Is
No,
that the
give me a
justification?
The military was ready to go in, and she wouldn't pull the string.
Well, Republicans cut funding to the defense of Benghazi.
All right.
They did.
Hey,
You can
we
look it
have
up.
a
I mean, it's
difference of
there.
Opinion. I've researched all this stuff, and I can tell you, and there are witnesses there, that she left those people over there to die.
Well,
That's your opinion. I've got mine.
I
and
know.
so
I know.
We're gonna
Hey,
agree to disagree.
hey, I don't think Hillary's the best person in the world.
That's
I'll
your
be
opinion.
honest. Hey, and obviously we have a similar opinion on that.
And there's certain. You don't have to agree with your candidates, all his issues, but right now he's the best guy for the job. He's head and shoulders above Hillary. Hillary's gonna.
What? Can you name me?
No, I'm a conservative.
Okay.
Hillary's gonna appoint a liberal judge in the Supreme Court. I'm against that.
I'm sure.
She's gonna raise our taxes.
Uh-huh.
Are you for that? You want to have your taxes raised?
Do you think Trump gives a shit about your taxes?
Absolutely, he does.
He says he thinks it's dumb for people to pay taxes. He said that on record.
No, he said no. That's not exactly what he said. He says I want to pay as little a tax as I can legally.
Do you think that's right for all the
Absolutely.
money that he
Don't you-
has
what
to help
difference
out
does it
all
make?
the American
Do you-
people?
Okay, how much do you pay in taxes a year?
I pay all my taxes. I don't know exactly
Well, why
how
don't you
much.
pay a little bit more because there's people that pay less than
Because
you.
I'm not a fucking billionaire.
What?
If I was a billionaire, I'd be paying more taxes. I'd be donating to charities.
I'm sure he
I wouldn't be
does.
opening
I'm
up.
sure he does.
I wouldn't be opening up fucking golf courses in Ireland.
Why not? He's a businessman.
Because he opens them up for other rich people. They're not affordable for citizens like you and I. You know, he doesn't believe in global warming. However,
I don't either.
Well, that's good for you. However, he's having to petition with Ireland to have stronger walls built along his golf courses.
Why?
because of the rising ocean.
How many ice
levels.
ages have they recorded in our history of the Earth? Do you know?
I couldn't tell you how many.
4.
Okay.
4. It's a secular deal that happens. It just happens.
When those ice ages happened, how many vehicles and how many power plants and
That's
how
what
much
I'm saying.
smog were we
That's what
putting
I'm
in
saying.
the
We didn't have any influence on it.
Right,
It
so
happened.
why is it the same now without...
Because that's how our Earth works. There's
It
more
didn't work
emissions-
like that before with
Yeah,
all the
sure it
emissions?
did.
Really?
There's-
Hold on. No.
There's more-
Before our last
more
ice
carbon
age,
monoxide
how
put
many...
out by our volcanoes than there are by vehicles.
Before the last ice age, how many vehicles were running around on this earth?
Come on, you and I both.
Yeah, we do. So to say that
So
the
you
smog
had
emissions
4
aren't making a
ice
difference
ages,
is ignorant.
4 ice
That's
ages.
straight up ignorant. You're wrong.
All right, dude. Whatever.
Have a good one, sir. I hope you change your decision.